to press go live, but now everybody we're live. NXT time. So I got a guest, Adam here, good Twitter friend of mine. Met him off of Twitter. Everyone subscribe to his YouTube if you want. Also give this video a thumbs up. NXT live reaction. Trick cutting a promo.
And
Someone interrupts him.
it looks like Cedric Alexander.
Cedric, I thought he was on the main roster. Guess not.
I think the last 2 weeks NXT again.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing him last week backstage.
It's coming from a good place. I need you to understand. Hey, look, Cedric, I already told you I appreciate you, dog. But my mind is made up.
So if anyone's an idiot in the chat, you'll be put in timeout. Do not put down me or Adam. Don't be a fool and talk about our looks.
I ain't never been behind it, dog. You might as well find your way back to SmackDown.
Here comes Ashanti Adonis. Now he wants to say something.
I ain't never dropped the ball. I don't care if you had a whole group. They still can't help you get the ball off the ground in the first place. Hold on. Okay, boy.
Ashanti's I don't know how he's gonna work in NXT. I don't see him as a main event guy at all. I see him as a mid-carder.
Get the ball off the ground in the first place.
Well, maybe in 5 years he'll be a U.S. or Intercontinental Champion.
I don't see it. I don't know. I don't see him being an Intercontinental champ ever, or U.S. I see Ashanti like being stuck on main event or level up or NXT. Earl's in the chat. I know Earl from Twitter. Good evening, you say. How are you doing, Earl? Are you hope you had a good day, Earl? Trick, Cedric, Ashanti's all cutting promos.
Hold on. The NXT universe is loud right now. That's what I think I heard. I've been trying to be respectful. Give you a chance.
I just had a train, a goddamn train horn. Train just went past. It's loud as hell. Trick, tell Cedric tonight it's on.
Another trick decision.
Shanti knocked on his ass. And again, knocked on his ass a third time. Close out over the top. Again, he's taken out like a jobber. He's been treated like a jobber, kind of, for a long time. What's his name? What's that guy's name? He's in Hit Row with Adonis. He's in TNA now. What the hell's his name? Can't think of it.
I don't know. The only people I remember from that group is Swerve.
The guy that did the botch on SmackDown Over the Top. My God, it was horrible looking. I can't think of his damn name.
Watch him out, champ. It's okay to be embarrassed.
But him in TNA, I think he's a digital media champion or something. I believe so.
Oh, and this match is just starting right now out of nowhere. No ring bell.
There you see Josh Briggs getting ready.
Oh, attack! Backstage. I think your NXT you're still ahead of me. I think. I
Yeah,
believe
maybe about 10 seconds.
probably probably that. So former tag partners, long time friends, tag partners going at it. Josh Briggs and Jensen. Briggs should win. I think he should kick his ass and win. Uh, Jensen's been unhinged. Everybody Jensen has been unhinged for the last couple months. I don't know what his gimmick is, what his character is, but he's unhinged. It's been like a Brian Pillman loose cannon type gimmick. He's getting stomped in the crowd, stomped over the guardrail. NXT fans love it. Jensen, this is a big time, everyone, big time grudge match. This could have been a Great American Bash. It could have been a street fight, but it's tonight before the bash. So they're outside the ring for an awfully long time, going at it. It's like last night, Gunther and Priest would not stop going at it outside the ring.
Yeah, but unlike last night's match, this is no DQ, so no countouts.
Through the damn table goes Jensen. That should end it. As we get commercials, that should end the match. It should be over already. Put through the damn table. How's he gonna continue? I don't know. Seems like it's over, Adam. I think it's over already. Jensen's not getting up.
I wonder why. Yeah, I wonder why NXT is the only show that does picture-to-picture, and Raw and SmackDown only do it after a WrestleMania or a SummerSlam episode.
I don't know. That's strange. Steel steps get thrown in the damn ring now.
Yeah, I was always wondering why they got rid of the colored ropes between shows, but apparently I think I heard from WrestleMania that they choose to film with white ropes because it's easier to photograph on camera.
Yeah, that's. I think that's stupid. I wish they'd go back to yellow. The yellow ropes for NXT. For Raw, the ropes should be red. For SmackDown, they should be blue. That's how I feel.
I think I remember back in the Federation years, they used to have patriotic ropes almost all the time, red, white, and blue.
Every show. Red, white, and blue for Superstars, Raw. What else? Wrestling Challenge, every show had red, white, and blue. Saturday night's main events, pay-per-views, red, white, and blue.
I'm sort of rooting for the less loose cannon partner here, but I have a feeling the loose cannon's going to win this match.
He might. I don't know. So, baseball game I'm trying to watch because I don't like commercials, but it's on picture in picture. But my Brewers and Cubs did not start yet, or it's on a commercial. It was last night, Adam. I did not have a good night with betting. I didn't make a profit. Shocker. That happens a lot when you do sports betting. You don't make a lot of profits. It's unpredictable.
Yeah, the only bet I ever did in sports was betting with my boss at WrestleMania. And we ended up sort of canceling each other out.
Did you bet on?
We bet on match outcomes, and we kind of evened each other out because I got one right, he got one right, and then I got one right, he got one right, so it was kind of broke even.
Yeah, if they had wrestling to bet on for real, I think I would make a killing. I would do very well. Because when you watch it for decades, you can predict a lot of these matches. But I don't ever see them making pro wrestling legal to bet on. Ever. I doubt it.
Yeah, I think there would be sort of a legal problem with predetermined sport getting bet on.
Because absolutely, because if Triple H knew the outcome and the writing team knew, they could leak it, and bet on it themselves, or to make a lot of money.
NXT's back on.
Yeah, Brooks. Brooks put part of the announce table over through the second rope, and he smacked his head on it. Good God!
For my pro wrestling knowledge, that's known as a slingshot.
Right into the top of the table. Last week, I thought NXT's crowd was not good. They were very quiet, but tonight they're better so far.
Yeah. It's like, I think it was either last week's episode or the week before John Whitten actually reviewed an NXT episode.
I don't know. I think he did Heat Wave review.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I can't remember if 2 or 3 weeks ago he might have did an NXT TV review.
Ooh.
Steel steps. Trying to power. He's gonna get back dropped, but he's trying to power drop.
Oh, damn! That left a mark.
Takes the stairs into his knee, clotheslines Jensen, back dropped on the steps, spine first.
He's got a really bad red mark on his back.
He's gonna be sore for like days from that.
Not as bad as I saw with Hardcore Holly. I watched that match he had with RVD back in WWE ECW.
Yeah, he got his back fucking sliced open. That was brutal. Remember Sabu, Terry Funk, the barbed wire match? Sabu's whole bicep got ripped open.
Yeah, I think he had to. I think he just improvised and duct taped it shut to finish the match.
Crazy glue and tape.
Yeah, because I have the Bloodiest Matches DVD of ECW. I remember Paul Heyman saying that match was so brutal, he in good conscience could never book that kind of match ever again in ECW.
Yeah, but then they went back to Fire. Flaming Tables in 99 and 2000.
I remember also watching RVD's DVD saying that he almost lost his eye during a chair shot with Sabu.
Piece of a table also. Yeah, I think he put Bam Bam Bigelow through a table and a piece of the table went in his eyeball or something.
Well, I think he was doing a spot with Sabu where they're doing the double leg drop dive, and a piece of it, instead of folding inward, it went outward and got him right at his eyelid, was basically hanging on his eye.
How could you get a piece of wood out of your eye? I don't know how he could get it ever out of his eye. That'd be brutal. If you blink, you could cut your eyeball open, and oh my God.
Well, I think in his case, he said it was his eyelid was like hanging on a string, literally. So he probably had to get that stitched up after the match.
Sean Spears has decided to show up everybody, and Jensen's beating his former partner Briggs with a chair, beating him over and over. Chair shots. His back is bruised badly. Brooks Jensen is beat up. His back's all bruised up. Jensen is not stopping. This is a brutal, pretty hardcore match. It's a street fight, I believe, anyways, or it's either no DQ or street fight. Same type of match.
I'm actually surprised that Spears was able to keep his name. I thought he would have came back in WWE as Ty Dillinger.
Yeah, I thought so too. It's a new company under Triple H. They're letting everybody keep their names. They don't care.
I remember when Cody Rhodes appeared at WrestleMania in his return match. I was surprised that he was able to bring his American Nightmare theme over.
Yeah, that was cool. You guys got to keep it.
Yeah, I remember a couple of people were worried he was going to return that night as Stardust.
Who said that? Who thought that?
I think a bunch of people on social media. Maybe John Rickland thought that was what was going to happen, just to swerve everyone.
I did not think that. Cody would have never went back if they were like, you're going to be Stardust at first. He never ever would have went back. There's no way. And when Cody was, after Dusty passed, why did they make him Stardust again? He should have been Cody Rhodes. That was horrible booking.
Yeah, it's too bad that Tony Khan is so strict, because, I mean, I would have loved to see at the WrestleMania main event if Dustin came in to save his brother.
Yeah, that would have been great. But I won't allow it. Tony Khan thinks he's at war. Tony Khan really thinks he's at war and competition, and he's not. In my opinion, he's not competition. He has enough money to compete, but their ratings are not the same. The audiences are not the same. The crowd size is not the same.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Brian Pillman, here's his son.
What were you going to say, Gus? You can say it. I started talking over you.
Oh, sorry. It's like I wonder why he went by the name Lexis King instead of going by, his father's name, Junior.
Someone in his family, I heard his name. I think a girl, one of his relatives, is named Lexis, and then King has something else to do with his family. Someone, I don't know. That's all I heard. It's like it's a tribute to his dad and someone else in his family, maybe his sister. I don't know.
And I know in the storyline wise, they made it look like he was disowning his father by going by the name Lexis King instead of Brian Pillman Jr.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me. He's called Lexis King, but Braun Breaker should be called Steiner. Braun Steiner.
Yeah, I know John Whitland wasn't excited with his current name. He in his reviews, he just called him Steiner.
But yeah, I don't get it. Seems like some names they want to own, trademark. Some names they don't care if they trademark it. Because somehow I heard John Cena's name is owned by WWE or something. They copyrighted it. How could they own it? It's his real name. I don't get that. But that's what I heard.
I remember the story about Warrior changing his name legally to Warrior just to keep his copyright, and so WWE wouldn't own it, even though they kind of owned the ultimate part of the name.
Yeah, I guess that was smart, but he didn't make much money as Warrior. Not real. I mean, I guess when he went to WCW, he made a lot of money as Warrior, but he didn't wrestle much as Warrior. He just went to WCW for 3 months, 2 months. He only lasted like 2 or 3 months.
Oh yeah, that fact I mentioned last night on Raw about me being born the day of Roddy Piper's last MSG match.
Yeah.
I mean, that was his last match at the Garden, because it was all part of the build up of his retirement match at Mania 3.
Yeah, I understood that, but I think there wasn't good communication with just you in the chat.
Yeah, it's like I actually learned that fact because back in the early 2000s they had WWE at MSG special by Gene Okerlund on the MSG network, and they aired that exact episode's highlights, and that's how I knew. I looked at the date and was like, "Oh, what a coincidence! 12 hours after I was born."
Someone in the chat says, hit the gritty for a subscription for them to subscribe to me. No, I will not do that. I'm not going to dance for subscriptions. Or I'm not going to do stupid TikTok, whatever it is, whatever the gritty is. It's a stupid dance. I don't know where it started, TikTok or something. I'm not going to do that. I don't need to dance to get more subscribers. I'll just talk or I get subscribers anyway from talking or doing gaming uploads. You want to see people dance to the gritty? Go to some dancing channels. I don't know what to tell you. But they're probably gone, not watching anymore, anyways.
I don't think so.
So they're actually showing Stephanie Vakir. They're showing her on a laptop, making her debut at the live event in Mexico. She's a damn good wrestler, damn good worker. I'm very excited for her to come into NXT.
I'm a little distracted at the moment because Jakara Jackson's on too.
She just shows up right now on my TV. Lola Vice, God, Carmen Petrovich. I swear she is drop dead gorgeous. She's perfect. She has a perfect face, in my opinion. Gorgeous woman, Carmen Petrovich. So Ruka looks damn good too. I gotta put her over. All these women look good. That's obvious.
Yeah, I've been a fan of Soruka ever since I saw her debut her move on NXT Level Up.
Yeah, I only check out Level Up for women's matches. I watch on there sometimes.
Yeah, the only problem with that. Yeah, the only problem with that show is that once it airs, they don't have it on repeat until like about a month later.
Yeah, that's how I've been watching the month-old episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Thorpe and Lexis King about to go at it. They've been feuding for about a month or more. Eddie Thorpe has become a DJ. He's been DJing. It's a weird feud. Lexis King is into rock and roll and thinks Eddie Thorpe sucks because he doesn't like DJ music, I guess. That's why they're feuding. I don't know. It's weird. They're feuding over they don't like each other's music or something.
Kind of like they're feuding over shampoo.
Oh, God almighty. That was stupid. I never want to think of that again. That was idiotic. Probably a Vince McMahon idea. He had a lot of stupid ones. When Natalya had the farting gimmick, good God.
Or that time he thought it was funny to say the N word in front of Booker T. To sound hip.
Well, Booker T does not annoy me on commentary like a friend of mine hates him on commentary. I do not. He doesn't bother me. I don't let like nothing really. Wrestling bothers me and upsets me. Except
Well, my
Tony Khan. Tony Khan, he gets on my nerves. That's why I quit watching Dynamite.
my favorite
Watch
my
the
favorite
highlights.
commentator. Well, I
Yeah,
said my
watch
favorite
the,
comment.
go ahead.
Sorry. Well, my favorite commentator so far in WWE has to be McAfee.
Yeah, he's really good. Wade Barrett's really good too with Corey Graves. Together,
Yeah.
they're good. Vic Joseph, he's very good too. So I have no clue who's gonna win this. Who does everybody
I
at home? Who do you want to win? Eddie Thorpe or Lexis King? I don't have a clue. Either one of them could win this.
well, I'm going for Thorpe.
I don't have a pick. Whoever wins, I'm happy with it. I'm not. Neither one of these guys are my favorite anyway. But I don't dislike them.
Well, I go for Thorpe because I like him more, and also he has a DDT as a finisher. I
So
admire anybody who still uses.
Eddie gets a win. That was a pretty quick matchup. I think it only went like 5 minutes, maybe. And King, he can't take it. He attacks Eddie from behind.
I think I'm about to see a injury spot.
Probably throws him in the stairs, gonna try to break his arm or forearm, wrist, in the stairs. That is Kane. Lexus King breaks it, top of his. He broke the top of his cane on Eddie Thorpe's hand. And Adam had it hit it right on the money. Said we're gonna see an injury angle. Eddie Thorpe is now injured. I don't know how long
Yeah,
he'll be out, but he's injured.
yeah, I saw it coming when he was wrapping his hand around the steel steps.
Yeah. So Eddie gets a win, but does not. Lexus wins the war. Injures him. Trick interview everybody backstage. Not playing around with it. I'm not waiting for Paige. It's getting hot in here. I need to turn a fan on. Is it hot today by you? I would do that.
It reached about upper 80s, still a bit humid.
Yeah, it's what it is. Thing is like 81 here and pretty getting really humid. But it's not that bad. Could be way worse. If it gets the 90s, that's worse. So here's
I
Natalie.
know where, I
Looks
know
so
where, yeah, I know where
again.
Catwoman 13 lives. She reaches where she lives. It gets up to 100.
Alba Mensa's taking on. Who's he wrestling? I forgot already.
I don't know. I was distracted by Lash Legend and Jakara.
Everybody, if you didn't know, Lash is actually dating Trick Williams.
Has
I
that been
think
confirmed?
A while ago, they were dating. I don't know if they're still together, but I'm pretty sure they are. SmackDown promo for Friday night is they beat the hell out of Cody again, powerbound him through a table. As we get Solo and Cody at SummerSlam.
I think everyone is waiting to see when Roman Reigns finally returns.
Yeah, he should be back at SummerSlam, I think. That'd be the best opportunity to have Roman return at SummerSlam. I heard Eric Bischoff put out a video today. I was about to watch it, but I did not yet. And he was saying if Roman does not return at SummerSlam, that's a big missed opportunity by WWE if they don't have Roman come back. I agree. They need to have him come back at SummerSlam.
Every style pizza is perfect.
Fans are going to expect it. In Cleveland, they're going to really expect it, Adam. I think
And
they're gonna
maybe
they're going to be chanting, "We want Roman." They are going to really be waiting for it, especially during the main event.
probably comes Survivor Series. It might have new bloodline versus old bloodline.
Yeah, definitely they will, but he's got to return before then. That's a long. He's got to return by like September or end of August at least to build up November Survivor Series. And Survivor Series, SummerSlam both start with S's. So I got the names mixed up. SummerSlam, Survivor Series.
Depend keeps you drier than ever.
So my Brewers and Cubs are in a rain delay. They're showing, I don't know what the hell, they're showing indoor baseball.
Depend. Things than us is you. Discover customer service. This is Maya.
Oh, hi, Maya. You robots.
Yeah, that was actually a tradition in our family. Most of the
All right, prove it.
summers in the past, we would visit ballparks.
Yeah. Did you ever visit? Did you ever come to Milwaukee or visit? No.
We did travel through mostly all the Ohio ones, Cleveland, Cincinnati, and we did go to see the Phillies once. I think it was Pittsburgh where we had the shortest game we ever watched. It was over in like 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Some are like 2 hours and like 10 minutes sometimes because the pitch clock.
One funny story is we were in Cleveland watching a local game, and I think the game was over in almost less than 2 hours, and we had enough time to come back to our hotel and watch Monday Night Raw.
Oh, that's good.
It was the episode where Vince was doing that $1 million giveaway and just randomly phoning people and giving them $1 million.
Yeah. And then they had a storyline where he almost died, was killed. That was weird as hell. Stage collapse on him.
And I think they never followed up on that. They just did that spot and then they didn't talk about it the following week. It's like they canceled it after that night.
Oh yeah, I think probably because fans are probably fans probably complained to the company or something. They're probably calling the headquarters like, did Vince die? Is he dead for real? They probably thought he was really dead. So that's why they canceled it, I bet. A lot of fans really overreact and get way too into it. It's just an entertainment show. Nobody's getting killed when they do these injury storylines or really injured. So Adonis and Oba who do you think, Adam, is going to win this?
So I'm guessing team. I'm going to guess what's his name from Metaphor is going to win.
Yeah, I haven't seen Adonis wrestle in about well over 6 months, I think. Well, I don't think he's ever had a match on SmackDown except in a tag team, like way last year.
Hmm. I can only see the other guy winning is if he takes advantage of a distraction.
Yeah, he's trying to get with Jackson. Is Adonis? He's trying to pick her up last week, and
I,
whatever his name is, Oba. I can't pronounce his first name, but Mensa. He got pissed off at Adonis. He was trying to cock block him. He's like, "You're not allowed to talk to Miss Jakar Jackson." I didn't get that. Why he got so upset? I did not understand that.
well, personally, I don't blame him for wanting to hook up with Jakara.
Not at all. I wouldn't blame him either. It's not like Mensa's not dating her. He's not even. She doesn't even like him. I don't think anybody in Metaphor likes him, really. And where the hell is Noam Dar? He's nowhere to be found.
Well, I'm
Where's
guessing
he?
I guess his storyline injury is to cover up a real life injury.
I don't. Yeah, I don't even remember when he got injured. But he's gone. He's off TV.
Unless he had a knee or elbow injury and they had to do the Ethan Page attacked him from backstage angle to
Oh
light him
yeah,
off.
I remember now. Paige did injure him. And Page was injuring everybody. And then it
Yeah,
was revealed it was Ethan Page, and I had no clue. I did not think it would be him, everybody. And I had no idea he was coming in. But he did
yeah,
come in. Now he's NXT champ.
yeah. He basically pulled a Vince McMahon saying it was me the whole time.
Yeah. And my God, NXT and Shawn Michaels, they showed AEW we can get Ethan Page over. They gave him the world title. He's only there he's only been here about a month or something. Hopefully, I hope Trick wins it back because I don't see a long title reign for Ethan Page. Big knockdown clothesline by Adonis, everybody. We got Adonis against Metaphor's Mensa. Ashanti Adonis has not been seen for months and months. I don't know where he's been on house shows or main event or level up. I don't know. But he's been off of TV for a long damn time. Adonis gets crotched in the ring turnbuckles and tossed off of it. Mensa is a pretty good high flyer. He's impressing me here. That was a botch. Tried to put him on the top rope.
Yeah, it looked like he was attempting a stun gun.
Yeah. And he didn't even get his head or neck to the ropes. That was a botch.
Well, it looks like Mensa's going to get the final pin.
Mensa in this Mensa looks a lot better than Adonis. Adonis looks like he has ring rust to me. Big kick, running spin kick. I think it's over. It is. Mensa wins, everyone, from Metaphor. Who's ever watching it says 4 or 5 people are watching now, but if you're watching, you know me from Twitter or somewhere, leave a comment in the chat. I want to talk about wrestling, WWE, NXT tonight, AEW questions. I'll answer them all. Hit
So,
the
so far,
gritty. Already read that. Hit the gritty. Here's the last comment.
it's like 42 minutes into the show, and there's been more women's action in here than in an AEW Dynamite.
I don't get it. What? Tony Khan, I don't get it. You don't know how to book women's wrestling. You don't support your women on the roster. He's an idiot. Why
That's
is
like I
that one
said.
women's match when you got like 20 women under contract?
Yeah, it's like I said. He books it basically like Vince booked the Divas division in the 2010s.
I think the Divas might have booked better, maybe. The only thing they got going good is Britt Baker's back. That's very good. I'm a fan of her. But the other thing that's good is Tony Storm, Mariah May feud has been good. Good build up to All In. She busted open Tony. That was a great segment, I thought.
Yeah, I have to admit that actually surprised me in the end. Because at first I was like, it was a nice happy ending, and then when she turned on her, that was a big shocker.
Yeah, I did not expect her to bleed. That was shocking. I did not think she would blade and cut herself and get color. But Tony did. Tony Storm will do anything to get over a storyline. I did not think her pretty face, I didn't think she'd want to bleed. That was shocking.
Yeah, I think deliberate bleeding is still banned in WWE.
Probably. That when Cody, when was the last time Cody bled?
I think it was
A
I think it was
premium
when The
live
Rock.
event.
Wasn't it when The Rock beat him up on Monday Night Raw?
Yeah, but I think he bled against AJ maybe at Backlash or something. I don't really remember, but it looked like fake blood to me. I think. When he Rock beat him up outside, that looked real. I believe that was real blood.
Mm.
But last time Cody bled on a premium live event, it looked kind of fake.
Isn't for people with type 1 diabetes.
I think it was against Logan Paul or AJ Styles.
Or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2 or allergic
I
to.
just remember when they were being very strict on the no bleeding policy that they would pause a hardcore match because someone was bleeding for real. It was like, you're pausing a hardcore match?
Stupid Vince. That was Vince's decision to stop the damn matches when there be any type of blood. That was horrible and stupid. I like blood in wrestling. I'm a fan of it, but not for every match. And AEW overdoes it. They have too many guys bleed in matches. Probably, I haven't watched Dynamite in like 2-3 months, but I bet more than one match on Dynamite, probably someone is bleeding.
Dallas. And the Harvest beaches on Long Island.
Yeah, so the announcement yesterday about Rollins being the special guest referee for the McIntyre Punk match, I feel like Rollins might be a little biased in that because I know he has a beef with McIntyre, but compared to Punk, he seems to hate Punk's guts. I feel like he'd be more biased towards Punk than he would McIntyre.
Yeah. I don't know. I cannot predict that outcome. I do not know what's going to happen. I'm excited for that matchup because I don't have a clue. I can't predict it. What Rollins will do. Maybe I'll count both of their shoulders down. Who knows?
Or maybe he'll pull Shane McMahon like when he had to be refereeing a Austin match and go for the 1-2 and then just give the finger to one of them.
Yeah, and he'll probably walk out and we won't even get a winner. I bet.
Or he might pull a Stone Cold and knock them both out and pin them both and say, 1, 2, 3, I'm the winner.
And then I bet they have a rematch at Bash at Berlin, the next premium live event in Germany. I wonder if backstage, for real, I wonder if Drew and Punk, I think, can get along because they're professional, but I don't know if Seth and Punk are getting along, but I would love to know if they can, like, they should squash their beef they have, I think, and just
Well,
work together.
when Punk returned on Monday Night Raw that night and Seth gave his promo about what he doesn't like about him, I feel like most of that was a shoot.
Probably. I won't doubt it. Here's Carly Bright. I'm not a fan of her. I'm not impressed by her. She's a former cheerleader. She does not look. She's not bad in the ring, but Carly Bright does not impress me. Taking on Red here, Red Sinclair. Red Sinclair is actually good, I think, in the ring. She's good. A woman outside the ring in Carly Bright's corner, Adam. I'm a fan of her. Kendall Gray, I think she's damn good. She's a former amateur wrestler. Like, she was like undefeated as an amateur wrestler, I think, like 60-0 or something. That's what I heard.
So I wonder when Cora Jade's ready to come back, is she going to feud with the champion heel against heel, or is she going to be a babyface again?
I don't have a clue, but she probably could. Think she'll be back by October. I don't know. I think she's injured January or last October. I don't remember, but it's been a while. I don't know if they're gonna have Cora, if they're gonna book her to go after Roxanne for the title because Julia's coming in, and Stephanie Van Cor, however you say her last name, she's coming in. So Cora Jade might get pushed to the back. She might not go after the title. I don't know.
Nice counter by Bright. It's right now. Shoulders down.
Well, I'm definitely rooting for Sinclair in this match.
I think everybody is. I don't think anybody cares about Carly Bright. I feel bad for her. I don't think she has any fans, but I don't know. Maybe she does have fans. To me, she just is like a enhancement talent that could just be a jobber for the rest of her career. I don't think, I don't know, female cheerleaders, I don't think do well as wrestlers, except, I think Alexa Bliss, or I don't know, she's either a gymnast or a cheerleader. I forget.
I know her first NXT gimmick was a cheerleader.
Yeah. I think she came from gymnastics and like bodybuilding shows or something. I know she's like in bodybuilding competition before. Alexa Bliss has been gone a long time. Do you think she's gonna show up in the Wyatt Six or?
Yeah, wasn't she out because
she might confront Nikki Cross?
Well, I think she was out because she had a child, didn't she?
Yeah, like 2 years ago almost.
Huh. It's like, well, they call them the White Six. Maybe she's going to be the sixth member that shows up later.
Maybe. I don't know who they're going to make the sixth. Because I've heard a lot of rumors. The six members, Bray Wyatt, or it's the Lantern. I don't know. So Red Sinclair wins. I'm not shocked. She's a veteran. To me, she's better. The families up in the whatever the hell that's called, they're standing up there watching. Tony D'Angelo and the family were watching. Alana Rizzo, I'm a fan of her. She needs to wrestle more on NXT.
Oh, it looks like the tag champs are backstage.
Looks like they're arguing. Axiom and Nathan Frazier are arguing. Someone says, "What's up? What's up, Isabella? What's up?" Hopefully you subscribe to my channel. Also subscribe to Adam's channel, friend of mine on my stream tonight. Or follow him on Twitter at least. If you don't subscribe to him, find his Twitter info and follow him.
Oh, I didn't realize this. It looks like Cedric is actually competing against Trick next.
Yes. That's what's up next. Trick and Cedric. You gotta get a drink or something or go to the bathroom. You could just black out your camera or something or put it down if you gotta go do something.
Oh, that's okay. I just needed to grab my charger.
Because last night for Raw, I don't believe I left once. I did not leave the entire live stream to do anything except like get up for a second. I'm actually surprised. For a 3-hour Raw, I did not have to get up and go to the bathroom.
I'm surprised I stayed awake for the whole thing.
Yeah, Raws are live streams. I love Raw. The show's great, but 3-hour live streams are not easy to do. So kind of tiring to talk for 3 hours. NXT's a lot easier, 2 hours. SmackDown 2 hours. Dynamite probably tomorrow will go over 2 hours.
Oh yeah, I just realized tomorrow's Blood and Guts, isn't it?
Yeah. I probably will watch for once, but I can't stand the Young Bucks. And the Young Bucks, I believe, are on Blood and Guts.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can stand them except their loyal fans. All 5 of them.
I don't even. They never get cheered. When they come out, I don't hear them get cheered. So how do they have any fans?
Yeah, I feel like they're.
fan is probably Hangman Page backstage and Tony Khan.
Yeah, I feel like they think of themselves as the modern day Heart Foundation, which they are not.
Good God, they are the worst wrestlers currently in pro wrestling. They are the absolute worst. They can't draw a dime, in my opinion. If they had to fill up an arena and they were the main event, they couldn't do it. They're horrible. 5 years ago, they probably were a bigger draw, but not anymore. Not to me. God, they're horrible. Look at them. Like, again, I'll say it. They need to hit a gym. If you're a pro wrestler, you should be in a gym a little bit. They look horrible.
Cash allowance on select 2020.
I don't know what images. They wear vests. They're pale as hell. They're like as pale as this skin. And my God, this is pale. But good God.
Yeah, I know my favorite wrestler has at least been in the gym. In fact, he invented his own lift, the Van Damme lift.
Yeah, he had talent. he drew money. Young Bucks do not have talent and do not draw money. RVD, one of the best of all time, one of the most athletic, just insane. The guy was absolutely insane in his prime. Like nobody's better than him in the ring or athletically. Nobody except like Shawn Michaels in his prime, maybe.
Yeah, I agree with what he said in his DVD. His best technical matches, definitely hands down, is every time he fought Jerry Lynn.
Yeah, and then they did it in WWE on Sunday Night Heat. They had one match, and I think it was only like 7 or 8 minutes. It was not long. Oh, and
Well,
they
it looks like
wrestled also on TNA. I think like twice at least. But Jerry Lynn was really at the end of his career when he wrestled RVD in TNA. Then I think he wore a shirt when he was wrestling him.
Thank you so much for sitting down with me
Hey,
today.
Hugh.
A year ago, at the
it looks like Thea Hale's being interviewed about her upcoming match against the women's champ.
When is that? That's got to be at Great American Bash, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not tonight.
gain confidence, and I feel like a year later, I don't know, I think that you've seen what I've gone through the past year, and almost
Thea Hale's, I think she's very good in the ring. She's a damn good wrestler, good submissions.
it's been a huge part in getting you this title.
I just question why they had Great American Bash near August instead of near the 4th of July weekend.
Probably because they decided to do Heat Wave in July, I guess. ECW used to do Heat Wave in July all the time. So I guess NXT copied ECW. Let's do Heat Wave in July, Great American Bash in August. It's still the summer, at least, for Great American Bash.
It's amazing. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, Thea. I feel
It
like
was a 4th of July tradition for NWA, WCW, but
all of this
NXT it's in August.
right? So, what would winning the NXT Women's Championship mean to you? I'm not trying to win this title for just me. I'm trying to win it for all of Chase U, for the little girls who, like me, were counted out or picked last. And I know Kelly Emily's 20, and last year Tiffany seemed like the biggest mountain to climb, and now Roxanne seems
There's
impossible to get.
what's her name? Kelly Kincaid used to be in Ring of Honor.
So while Roxanne and the rest of the world are wondering what the NXT Women's Division was,
Yeah, I actually just watched.
On the Indies, but NXT is one to wrestle, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I actually just watched someone's interview. Watching someone's video on YouTube recently that said that Ring of Honor is not like what it used to be. That they AEW basically turned current Ring of Honor into basically AEW Dark 2.0.
No, I guarantee. I don't think more than 100,000 watch it. I doubt it. I don't even know where it's aired. They have a Ring of Honor app. I think
they said that they air on the CW app.
Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
I know. A year or two ago, they had a Ring of Honor app that I downloaded, but then I deleted it because I didn't watch it. Is Athena still a women's champion? I don't know.
I mean, neither. The last time I was able to watch Ring of Honor was when it was on Destination America.
Yeah, it used to come on a CW channel before they went off TV and Tony Khan bought them. With all Tony Khan's money, I think he could get them back on CW TV by just paying CW, but he doesn't want to do that.
Oh, wait, I stand corrected. NWA Power airs on the CW app. I'm getting companies mixed
Yeah,
up.
I think Ring of Honor has their own app because I downloaded it a year or two ago. I think they have a streaming service for Ring of Honor. You gotta pay $7 or $8 a month just to watch Ring of Honor TV. I would not pay that for Ring of Honor. They still even try to do Ring of Honor pay-per-views like 3 or 4 a year, which I don't know who the hell would order them.
It looks like the Cedric Alexander trick match is up right now.
Yes, Cedric's out here. I haven't seen Cedric in a long time wrestle. I know he's been on WWE Speed, I think, a few times.
Yeah, I think Andrade is currently the Speed champion.
This should be a good matchup. Cedric and Trick.
Yeah, I remember Cedric during his 205 Live run, former Cruiserweight champion.
So that's Cedric. I think was at his best when he was part of the Cruiserweight Classic and Cruiserweight Champ. He's still good, but they don't book him enough. Like, I don't know, they haven't pushed him enough or booked him. I heard. I think Bobby Lashley and MVP are leaving. I heard.
Yeah, that's what I heard from WrestleMania too.
Hopefully they don't go to AEW because they will not be used good.
Or maybe they should go back to TNA.
Yeah, probably. That'd be a lot better for them. TNA uses the talents they bring back. They use them a lot better than Tony Khan has. The guys that he brings in, he didn't book them good. He didn't use the Hardys good at all. And they were a legendary tag team. He's putting them on Rampage. Nobody watches Rampage. I doubt it. I stopped a long time ago.
Yeah, the moment I stopped watching Collision, and then I hear that that Palazzo and Thunder Rosa had one hell of a street fight match.
Yeah, I was gonna watch that match on YouTube. They uploaded the whole match, but I didn't watch it yet. But it's like 9 or 12 minutes. I heard it's good.
Yeah, it was. I was able to catch it on the video. I think I watched the finale first because they had the finale on AEW's official channel, but then I saw the whole match on someone's upload.
I don't know how people get away with that, but they do without getting a video blocked. Because anytime I don't even show footage of when I'm reacting, I will not show the screen but people show the whole damn matches and they don't get their channel. They don't get the videos banned. I don't get that. Because when I do reactions for premium live events, WWE goes after me every time. They copyright me. And sometimes they ruin the whole video. And then I got to butcher it and trim it down and edit it. And I got to get rid of like the whole reaction. Sometimes I got to cut it down to like a minute because they claim the 2.5 hours is all copyrighted from the sound, I guess.
Yeah, I know the Paramount Pictures is very strict on that. If you try putting any footage of one of their movies on YouTube, they automatically put in the YouTube copyright.
Who does?
Paramount Pictures. I remember because they were when people were leaking footage of the Transformer movies, they were getting flagged by Paramount.
I did the last Ghostbusters was Sony, I think. What's it called? Frozen Empire. I did a short clip of that. They didn't care. They didn't come after me. But I don't know. Sony.
Well, I think Sony has done all the Ghostbuster movies because it's all under Columbia Pictures.
Yeah. But originally, to not do a 1 and 2, they did not do that, I believe. But they own Paramount now, or Columbia. Whoever made the original. I think it's Columbia Pictures.
Yeah, I definitely remember it's Columbia because they did the classic Woman of the Torch, and when her torch lit, you hear the opening music of Ghostbusters.
I remember now. There's so many movie companies, I can't remember many of them. Except Columbia, Paramount, Universal. That's all I remember. A24 is very good, but for Iron Claw, I did not enjoy it. What did you think of Iron Claw?
Um,
I will
I don't
say
think.
Zac Efron was good, and the guy that played Fritz was damn good, but the rest of the movie I did not enjoy.
Which movie is that?
Iron Claw.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one. I did
Von
see.
Erichs. The Von Erichs story.
Yeah, that one.
It's
Yeah,
currently on Max. I believe it's still on Max.
yeah. I just remembered I actually own it.
I did not enjoy that movie. I thought I would. I did not enjoy Iron Claw.
Well, I know Whitman didn't like it because he said because for one obvious reason, they omitted one of the brothers in the movie.
Zac Efron did well, but he should have played Kevin. He should have played Kerry Von Erich, I thought. I don't know why he played Kevin.
I guess the filmmakers considered him to be the most important brother, so they wanted Zac Efron to play him.
Well, that makes sense because he was the star of the movie.
Yeah.
And Kevin, sadly, Kevin's only survivor out of the whole damn family, except for his sons and his grandchildren. Oh my God, what a tragedy! That Von Erich story. Good God, he had 4 brothers or 5. Now he has none.
Yeah, I learned all about that in the Rise and Fall of World Class Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, there's another documentary they did. I'll go get it. It's called Heroes of World Class. That's like 2.5 hours. It's really long. I didn't know they had a brother when he was like 4 or 5 years old. He died, got electrocuted or something. I didn't know about that until I saw the documentary. I'll be back.
To the NXT Universe. Kick out by Williams. What a matchup this has been. What a test this has been for Trick Williams, but also what an opportunity for Cedric Alexander. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's it. Williams kicked out. Williams can't even open his eyes. Take another look, and this gets back to the extra muscle and extra strength. And Alexander is at.
Here it is. Heroes of World Class.
Who said his goal is the NXT Championship and put it around his waist for a second
Very good
time?
story about the Von Erich. Hero in World Class Championship Wrestling. This was put out before the WWE documentary. So very like 3 hours long. So very good. And Akbar's in it, talking, Bill Mercer. Trick and Cedric, everybody's still going on.
Yeah, it looks like it's getting maybe near to the end.
I have no clue who's going to win this, but it should be Trick.
I don't think Cedric has once hit his backbreaker finisher yet.
Nice schoolboy by Cedric, kick out. Trick looks tired here. He looks really out of gas. Both guys are just going at it.
Oh, I just saw the finish.
Cedric, try the best match that he's had in years on TV. Trick is gonna win. I'm sure you already know. Trick wins it with a jumping knee.
Yeah, last time I saw Cedric have a match that good was when he was trying to win the Cruiserweight title back from Buddy Murphy.
I don't even, was that in WWE? It had to be because
I think that was I believe it was a 205 Live episode.
Oh yeah, I remember it, but too long ago. I've seen, my God, so many wrestling matches I've seen, I forget, like what happened like 2 months ago. I can't remember matches from like 3-4 weeks ago because I see so many matches. You watch Raw, NXT, SmackDown, Premium Live Events, you forget a lot of matches.
I remember back when NXT used to air on Wednesdays, back and forth with AEW.
Pete Dunne has a major problem with Trick, and I don't know why he attacks Trick, everyone from behind. Pete Dunne's on a rampage. He's been attacking Sheamus. Now he's going after, he comes to NXT again, stomping Trick's head in.
It's almost like he can't pick which feud he wants to be in, Sheamus or Trick.
He's unhinged. What they're doing with him, he just keeps attacking baby faces. He's a better heel. I'll say that for sure. Pete Dunne's a way better heel than babyface. Always. He was a better heel.
Every time I see that NXT.
Robert Stone, Stevie Turner trying to be like co-GMs, I guess.
Every time I see that NXT World Title, but I miss the black and gold one without the rainbow.
And by the way, Stevie Turner very attractive woman. Sadly, she's dating one of Pretty Deadly. One of them. She's dating, I guess, or fiance to one of them. I think the Pretty Deadly guy with the dark hair. I forget his name. Stevie Turner is with him. I hope they're happy, but I would like to date Stevie Turner. Here's Sol Ruca.
Speaking of somebody I would want to date,
Yeah, Tyler Bates. Tyler Bates with her. Actually,
oh,
they're dating. I know all the gossip. I know a lot of wrestlers who are dating each other. I'm into all that gossip. Tyler Bate, a lucky man to be dating Soruka. Someone, I put out a picture of Soruka on one of my posts, and someone thought she looked like a man, which I totally disagree. She's very attractive. Some fans are just insane, calling some women men, saying they look like a guy. Just ridiculous idiots.
You just had to make it so crispy and delicious.
I remember back in the Attitude Era, that controversial thing when JR described Jazz as a she-male.
Who said that? I don't even remember.
It was JR. I'm guessing it was a Vince line for him to say.
I don't even remember hearing that. But yeah, the fans were not kind to China. They were not nice to China. I was at live events, house shows in like '97. Crowd was chanting at China, "You got balls, you got balls." They were not nice during the Attitude Era until she turned babyface. In like '98, fans love China.
Yeah, speaking of China, they mentioned that Dom and Rhea's relationship issues kind of reminded them of the Eddie Guerrero China
Yeah,
storyline.
for sure. They're like copying it. They're like definitely copying a lot of it. 'Cause,
Especially Dom,
Dominic,
getting the Eddie Guerrero hairdo.
he calls Rhea Mamacita. That's what he called China.
Yeah, I didn't realize this until I was looking back in that storyline on, I think it was a WrestleMania review going back to the storyline, that there was a scene where Eddie got caught
Yeah,
cheating on her
but,
with,
you started watching in 2001 or 2003, you say?
during the post-Alliance era of 2001.
Yeah, because Eddie and China, they were together in 2000, that storyline.
Yeah.
So I remember it very well because I watched every single week, and I still do every single week.
Yeah, I learned about that storyline thanks to WWE Home Video. It was either the OMG Moments DVD or one of Eddie Guerrero's DVDs talked
Did
about that storyline.
have you ever gone back on Peacock or WWE Network? Did you watch like '99 Raws or 2000s? Did you like try to
Um,
watch them all?
no, I did try to watch every WrestleMania just before 35 was airing, but I ran out of time after maybe 4 or 5.
I went back when I got WWE Network. I was binge watching Nitros, like every Nitro from '95 to '90, end of '99. 2000 Nitros, I can't get through. I cannot stand them. So
Yeah, I know. I know
only
when I was starting to watch NXT on a continuing basis. I was watching it when Adam Cole debuted, and that's when I started watching nonstop. So I had to go back and binge watch late 2012 up until now just to catch up with the whole new NXT. It took
yeah,
me about a year and a half.
NXT is very good. Since 2014, they were really good. 2014 before they became 2.0, they were damn good. Better than the main roster.
Yeah, that got over in the Survivor Series.
Yeah, 2019, I think.
And then this
So,
photo was
but back to NXT channel, I did not have it on. Adonis getting helped by two women. I don't know who those women are, but they were not bad looking. Women's tag match here. Jakara Jackson and Lash against Carmen Petrovich and Soruka. And I picked the blondes. I want them to win. I'm a fan of them.
well, I'm definitely going with Team Ruka.
Jakara Jackson has a look. She reminds me of Sasha Banks, how she looks. Different hair colors. So this is, I believe, already the second women's match. I believe.
Yeah, I believe so.
We'll probably get one or two more.
Yeah, so I'm actually, I might have mentioned this before in previous chats, but I actually like Lash Legend's current ring attire. I didn't like what she wore when she first started. It looked too generic.
Yeah, her ring gear has gotten a lot better. That premium live event, I think it's in December. Lash Legend really shined. She really did good in that. It was a scramble match.
And I have a feeling in a couple of years she'll make it to the main roster and potentially be a champion.
Yeah, probably. She came
Actually,
from, I believe, basketball. I think she
yeah.
might have been in the WNBA. I'm not sure, but I think I heard that.
It's like,
Oh, that
like,
was a nice pump kick, Lash.
it's like,
Kicked Soul right in the ribs and stomach.
I actually heard of some rumors that they might be bringing in mid-card titles for the women on the main roster.
Yeah, I heard that too, but I don't have a clue. It will probably happen. Probably in 2025. I don't get. They just need to book Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. They need to book them more. They never defend the titles. They never even wrestle. They just show up. I don't know why they do this. They just show up backstage and cut a promo and laugh and leave. Seems like Triple H needs to book them a lot more to wrestle. But I'm not
Those,
going to
those,
criticize Triple H because he's got a lot of talent to book. You can't book everybody to wrestle.
so any exposure of Isla Dawn is good for me.
At least they give her TV time to appear. She's a very attractive woman, very talented. Isla Dawn. Nice backflip by Soul, but hear the bell rung, so the match is over on Adam's NXT feed. Lash Legend taking out Carmen. takes her out of the back. I don't know what that's called, but it's over.
I haven't seen her do that move since Level Up. That's one of her own finishers. Sort of like a
I never seen it before. I don't even remember her doing it, but it's an original finish. Pretty
it's sort
damn
of like a
original.
I say it's like a cross between an Argentine backbreaker meets a bulldog.
So Lash is now talking, cutting a promo. They want a women's tag title shot. I'm for that.
Ooh, the tag champs might be coming to the bash with that call out.
I'd be all for that. They might not even get to have a women's tag title match at SummerSlam. I'm not sure. If they do, it will probably be against Shayna and
Ooh, the Heartbreak Kid is on NXT television.
So Roxanne's very pissed off, very angry. Trix also was mad, talking with Sean.
August 6th, the NXT Summer Tradition returns. We welcome you to the Great American Bash. So get ready to party.
It looks like both champs are upset.
So Shawn Michaels, he has been a very good booker, very good for how he books NXT. He should be a good booker because the guy is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. So he knows how to be a good booker, obviously, because he was a great wrestler. Same with Triple H. He's a top guy. He's a good booker. Tony Khan, not. Mostly because the guy was never in wrestling, in my opinion. He's not a good booker. He buys talent, books dream matches.
So, yeah, Shawn was involved in one of my favorite WrestleMania matches, WrestleMania 12, the Iron Man match.
Great match. All
There's a little,
time, great WrestleMania match.
Did you know there's actually a fun fact about that match on WWE Home Video?
What?
If you watch Shawn Michaels' Beyond the Vault version of that match compared to all the other home videos, there's a moment that wasn't censored on the Vault version, but in all the other later releases was bleeped out. It's in the middle of the match when Bret is constantly getting put into the arm lock by Shawn. You can actually hear him give an F-bomb.
Bret, he was doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, like in the middle of the match, he was kept being put into some arm locks and headlocks by Shawn. And at one point, he just says, "Oh," and he just shouts out the F word on live TV. But only in the Vault DVD version do you hear it. All the other versions, they bleep it out.
Shawn Michaels Vault DVD.
It's Shawn Michaels from the Vault.
Yeah, I used to have it, but I sold it. I had every DVD, but I sold a lot of them. And I got a lot of money back from used DVD stores. I still got one that I will not sell this. I still have a ton of them. ECW WrestlePalooza, 97. From their home video provider, Pioneer Entertainment. Also, I will not sell this documentary.
I have that.
To this, of course. All-time great documentary. Everybody should have this. Or watch it on Peacock.
Yeah, my best friend got me that as a birthday present. It was a dual pack. It had that DVD attached to ECW One Night Stand.
Did you know period pads are not designed to
Uh,
protect against bladder
the
leak
thing
only?
I hate about
Protection.
if you
Unlike
don't
period pads,
own the
moisture
original One Night Stand, they cut all the or they cut Enter Sandman out of Sandman's entrance.
at Great Wolf
That's
Lodge.
was the best part of One Night Stand. The Sandman's entrance was really damn good, but
Together and
they you only could have it if you bought the pay per view and recorded it.
Hmm.
I I am glad I taped it, so I still own it with Enter Sandman. And stupid Vince, I heard, did not want to pay to get Enter Sandman. He did not want to pay. I think it
Yeah.
costed, I think $1 million to pay Metallica. But that's nothing. $1 million for Vince? Come on. I don't know why he's so cheap and did not want to pay it.
Yeah, NXT's back on. They're doing a whole story about Joe Hendry.
Yeah. During the Rascals, Joe Henry appeared last week, did commentary. Say Joe Henry, he appeared. But I don't think he's gonna appear tonight. I was showing social media videos and fans are going nuts over Joe Henry.
Apparently, he's really over in TNA.
Yeah. He's over when he comes out on NXT also. I don't get why so many love him, but they do. I'm not going to put the guy down for getting over.
He almost has like a solo New Day kind of gimmick meets DDP.
They're showing young Joe Henry footage of when he's really young.
Anywhere, anytime, on any show, there's no one left on planet Earth who hasn't seen that turn to
I'm surprised that Joe Henry signs at premium live events and they don't try to get rid of him anymore. Triple H will not confiscate take your signs away like Vince used to.
Yeah, I know that I heard there was an old tradition that whenever you see signs in the arena, in old school wrestling, they're usually planted by the organization on
Yeah,
purpose.
they might have did that with for Joe Henry. I don't know. Maybe they did that. They planted it. He's playing guitar in a music video, I guess. He got a ton of press. I'll tell you that. My God. NXT's really putting him over.
Next week, for the first time, NXT will experience one of my world famous, world renowned live in-ring concerts.
Oh, I didn't know he had a live in-ring concert. But apparently he's debuting that next week.
Joe Henry rock concert, like the Rock's in the ring rock concert.
I say my favorite rock concert had to be the one where he totally riffed on Vicky Guerrero.
Yeah, that is great.
And then there's Gallus.
I can't believe they're still around. I thought they would have got released.
They were my favorite. They were one of my favorite factions in NXT UK.
They're not bad wrestlers, but I just think they've done everything they can in NXT. They should go to the main roster. Backstage, Joe Henry picture on a car. Promotion for Joe Henry. Say his name, he appears. Gallus does not like it. Gallus is not a fan of Joe Henry. That's hilarious.
I guess they are non-believers.
All over someone's windshield. NXT champ now. Ethan Page is backstage trying to talk to Ava, the general manager. He's always crying and bitching to Ava for some reason.
Oh, it looks like the champs have responded to the challenge on Twitter.
Really? That's really good. I'm glad to hear that. Next week, Isla Dawn and Alba Fighter will defend the tag titles. That's good because they haven't been doing it on Raw and SmackDown.
Oh, Ethan Page is coming to the ring.
So Raw and NXT will be on Sci-Fi for 2 straight weeks.
Because of the Olympics in Paris, I think.
Someone can't sleep till they see the gobbledygooker join Alpha Academy. That's a very weird comment. I don't get that, but okay, whatever.
Ignore them. They're ignorant. Okay, listen to me. When Oro attacked me last week, were you or any of your colleagues in the ring to make the count?
Can you hear my TV very loud or no?
No.
I don't know. Yours sounds like it's echoing pretty loud. I don't know.
It didn't happen, Oro. Hey, honestly, you referees usually absolutely suck, but you just did something great with
I don't mind. I'm just asking.
Oh. Well, I'm trying to sync between one ear here in the TV and the other ear here in the live chat.
Yeah.
I think I had the mic on. I think I had the speaker on too loud on my headset.
No, I hear you very clear, and you're a good volume. What in the world was that? Ethan Page gets pinned in his street clothes by Mensa. Why'd the referee count 3? What the hell was that? What was that?
Still doesn't count.
That's ridiculous. Mensa could never be NXT champion. I don't see that happening. Was it a 2 or was it a 3? I don't know, but he's holding up 2 fingers. Charlie Dempsey and the family. Miss Adriana Rizzo looks damn good. She's distracting me.
Well, it looks like we're about to see the Radicals. Oh yeah, I think they're the main event, aren't they?
I don't know what the main event is, really. I haven't paid attention to hear what it was. But here the Rascals are here. Is it I think it's main event time almost. Unless I don't know, it's gonna be a long main event if they don't have another segment or matchup, because NXT goes till 8 minutes over.
It's gonna be high risk. It's gonna be high flying. It's a 6-man main event next live right here on NXT.
So this is probably the final matchup.
The very reason why the shows are going to be on Sci-Fi. The Olympics in Paris.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to watch. I don't even care about the basketball really, and swimming. I watch the swimming races, whatever the hell they're called, 200 meters or 400.
Dance parties every night.
What's that other sport? Fencing. Fencing is fun to watch. Also, I watch women's beach volleyball. That's fun to watch.
I forget, is Olympic wrestling in the Summer Olympics or the Winter Olympics?
Summer.
I just remember the one.
I'll probably watch that when they get to the gold medal matches. I'll watch that.
Yeah, I remember the.
If everyone's a wrestling fan, y'all all know Kurt Angle won the Olympic gold medal with a broken freaking neck in '96. I don't know how he did it, but good God, he's not human. That he could wrestle and get shots in his neck, still win.
One of my favorite Kurt Angle matches is definitely his match with Shane, and all the botches that made it become legendary.
Yeah, that match you're talking about, King of the Ring, right?
Yeah.
That was insane.
Especially what Kurt Angle mentioned in his interview, saying that it was supposed to be fixed glass, but it was actually, I think they said it was actually plexiglass, so it wasn't budging like they originally planned. So when he threw him through that glass, he had to throw him in really hard.
Yeah. Plexiglass must still cut, because Shane got cut up. He got busted open, and Kurt, his back was all cut up from the glass. That one spot he tried to belly suplex Shane, and he didn't go through, and he landed on his head on the concrete. Good God.
Apparently, he did that twice when he tried to get him out, and then so the third time he just picked him up and shot through him.
When he tried to get him out, he couldn't do it because Kurt had a broken tailbone. So he didn't have a lot of strength to suplex Shane. Did you hear about the Shane McMahon rumors that he wanted to join AEW? I don't believe that.
I heard even the crazier rumors that Vince was joining AEW and buying it.
Yeah, someone probably said like 2 or 3 years ago they might have thought that, but not anymore. Tony Khan wouldn't sell it anyway because the guy will not give up power. He will want to stay Booker for sure. He's not going to let someone else be head of crew. I doubt he would sell it. I guarantee you, though, AEW not making a profit. Very small profit.
Yeah, there's this guy on YouTube I've been watching lately who's done these parody videos and does these like funny theme songs. He actually has one for Edge, and it basically is satirizing the idea of him going to AEW, and like the lyrics of the song go, and it's like, on this day I see no fans. It's talking about the crowd in AEW.
Yeah, it's true though. So sad, but it's true.
And then I think another lyric he added in that Edge parody song was, like, that's when I realized CM Punk was telling the truth.
And CM Punk was there, they had bigger crowds. A lot bigger. Yeah, hell, Roxanne is official for Great American Bash for the NXT Women's title. Other matches, Tony D'Angelo, Trevor Heights for the Heritage Cup. Trevor Heights, I don't know much about him, but he's in Charlie Dempsey's group. Women's tag titles. Lashley, Jakara Jackson got a women's tag title shot at the Great American Bash. Maybe they could shock the world. Who knows? They might win the tag titles. Joe Henry appears again.
So,
Believe in
I don't
Joe
know.
Henry.
I don't know if I mentioned this, but did I happen to mention that Isla Dawn is my favorite witch in all of WWE?
You mentioned it about like 500 times on Twitter. Probably. Did
Well, back in
anybody started Twitter tag or no? I doubt it.
I did my
Except for
usual.
you.
I did my usual now watching tag, and only 2 people gave a liking to it.
I didn't bother.
It was it was basically Cara and Catwoman 13 gave a like to the tweet.
Yeah. I didn't. What do you know? Evans is teaming with Nathan Frazer and Axiom, the NXT Tag Team Champion. Javon Evans, a 20-year-old. Crazy high flyer.
Yeah, I feel like anytime anyone sees the NXT Tag Team Champs, they probably are thinking, whatever happened to that A kid back in NXT UK? Wonder what he's doing now.
Oh, yeah. He's better at action. Looks like his mask. I don't know how you can see out of that. Looks like he can't, but obviously he can.
That's probably one of those kind of silhouettes where it's black on the outside and more see-through on the inside. Kind of like a two-way mirror, but with fabric.
Awesome. My God, his head. He probably gets super hot. Sweats like crazy. Hard to wear a mask. Wrestling, I would not enjoy it. Be very hot. Let's have like openings like Rey Mysterio under his neck or stuff. Ray had a mask made. He had the whole back of his head cut out once. Probably for air. So we got Rascals and Axiom in the ring. I forget, Trey Manuel's his name, I believe. So Trey Manuel, Axiom going at it. 6-man tag. This is like TNA's Rascals against NXT here. Except Wesley's a part of NXT still. Nathan Frazer is in now. Probably the fastest wrestler is Nathan Frazer. Very quick. Good dodge. Double flips by Nathan, but drop kick in the head. These are probably the six quickest guys in wrestling. 6 really good cruiserweights. Top of their game, 6 great cruiserweights. Double drop kicks by Rascals to Nathan Frazer. Here comes Evans. He wants to join. And I gotta go get a cup of water.
about the Great American Bash, a victory in this main event for any of these two teams to open the door to be part of the Great American Bash. The two-way TV special with the first start to get next week live on Sci-Fi. On the rate, talk about high octane. He's six all-stars of NXT. Wesley, just like that, turning right back around for himself and his team. Evans is in the wrong part of town, and he is not going to like what he sees because he's in the neighborhood, he's in the Rascals tree right now. I'll see it again here with Frazier turning right back around Wesley. Right back up like a rubber band. He just snapped right back. And Wentz now looking around, realizing he's the only one standing. Well, not anymore. Inside cradle. Oh, man. What a matchup. What speed. What agility. What height. Ryan! By the young MC. Like a rubber band. Like a rubber band. He just... Let's lay out the field. This six-man main event tag team match going to continue. Don't blink, you'll miss everything.
Deep dishes for tour.
Tavern style pizza is our thing. You just had to tell America about our thin, crispy crust.
Any of our large Chicago tavern-style recipes for just $12 each. Sorry, Chicago. Going out, pizza's the hunt.
You got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky Hampton bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
Thin, crispy crust.
Drop your pants and show off your nights. Switch to Dude Wipes, the wet, flushable wipe that clears instead of smears. Dude Wipes, best clean, hands down.
At Great Wolf Lodge, the splashes are huge, the action never stops, and the smiles come easy. So bring your pack together and close out. Book your stay today and strengthen the pack.
Stanley Steamer is proud to be the leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses every year using powerful equipment custom built by us. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer clean.
The splashes are hungry and the smiles come easy. So bring together.
Amazon's low back to school prices. Save on school supplies, backpacks, and so much more.
Leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses every year using powerful equipment.
They say it'll be on time. They expect it to be on time.
Turn shipping. Fewer things. Keep those expectations with reliable ground shipping. Extended with USPS Ground Advantage.
This season on Metro's Nadiata Island, castmates are thrilled that at Metro, new and existing customers are finally being treated the same with Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, our best deals when you stay. Only at Metro.
With
This season on Metro's Nadiata Island, castmates are thrilled that at Metro, new and existing customers are deals when you stay. Only at Metro.
Back live on NXT, a high-flying, fast-paced six-man tag team main event. And right now it is the Rascals who have been in control, as you saw throughout the commercial break, have now surrounded the young OG because he was...
So it's gone a while. Apologize, everyone. was
Yeah,
talking to someone in my house.
they just got back from Picture in Picture.
So seems like I was probably gone when they had a commercial going. So that's good. So we probably got 8 or 9 minutes left, and the show will end.
On the far side of the ring. Another look.
It looks like Nathan Frazier and Axiom on their team have the momentum so far at this point.
The Rascals are fighting. They are not giving up. They're not going to just lay down. So anybody watching, join the chat. Type something. Anybody like my Razor Ramon shirt. Classic old school Razor Ramon. Anybody watching, I probably got about 85 wrestling shirts, different shirts from ECW, TNA, WWE, WWF also, Attitude Era shirts. We got Hardy Boys, old school Hardy. From probably 2001. Actually a Robert Stone shirt when he was Robbie E in TNA. Like a fist holding a TNA Impact Wrestling chain. The back says pump it. We're pumping. So yeah, I believe it's a Robbie E shirt.
Yeah, it looks like your Hardy Boy shirt was before Lita joined the group.
Yeah. From like the 99 Hardy Boys picture. It was an old school rock shirt. Smell what the rock is and get smell what the rock's doing.
I remember a kid in my school was a huge rock fan. He would quote rock lines nonstop, and he even had his hair look like the Rock's hair.
Oh God! When he is the head of the girls, Rocky Maivia, or when he had shorter hair.
The shorter hair look during his post "Smell What the Rock is Cooking" rock.
I have another rock shirt. Says laying the smacketh down. I only got 2 rock shirts, but I was a fan of rock and when he was around. But I was a bigger fan of Stone Cold. So this is a hell of a main event, everybody. 6-man tag. I was also big, who else was a Razor Ramon fan? Or Scott Hall fan?
I'd say Scott Hall had one of the top 3 best sells of the Stone Cold Stunner.
Yeah, for sure. Also, he played Razor Ramon character. He played it perfect. He was very good at it.
Yeah, according to him, Yeah, according to him, Al Pacino liked it so much he came to see him and said he wanted to see who did a better impression of his Scarface character than he did.
Did you hear that story? He did Al Pacino from Scarface, like the voice for the
Yeah.
Razor character when he met with Vince, and Vince never saw the movie Scarface. He didn't know what it was. He didn't know Al Pacino's character in it. That's crazy. I don't get it. How Vince would not watch popular movies, I guess. He didn't care about movies. He didn't have time. I guess he didn't have time for good movies.
Yeah, one of my favorite Razor Ramon promos is when there was that kid at the wishing well and he just pushed him, and he said, "I made his wish come true."
I don't remember that when he pushed the kid in. Remember, they had a cool promo like for WWF Home Video. Some guy, it's like 93 or 4. Some guy's like, all those wrestlers on TV, he's like, I think it's all fake. He's like, it's fake. That Razor Ramon's fake. Then they showed a video of the guy getting razors edged. Then he had a neck brace on. The guy was like, maybe it's not that fake. And then he's like, but Yokozuna, he's fat. He's really fat. Then Yokozuna hit up the guy with the bonsai splash. And then the guy was more injured on crutches. It was a funny promo. Like the opening of WWF Coliseum video. I think he even said he's like he's still injured. He's like maybe it's not fake. And then Randy Savage dropped the elbow on him. And then after that, he's like, these guys are pretty damn tough. I don't think it's fake anymore. It was a really funny video package. A backflip on the Axiom. Got a dive over the top. Rascals win. They defeat the tag champs. That's shocking. Rascals win it. That's a very good win for the Rascals over NXT tag champs.
Oh yeah, I just realized Axiom took the pin.
Yeah, I thought Evans. I'm surprised Evans did not get pinned for the team.
Well, it looks like the first time on the show, Ava finally makes an appearance.
Hi, how are you? What changed your mind? You were very.
Finally, she appears. The general manager, Ava, Rock's daughter, if you didn't know, everybody.
Finally put an end to it. Hell, I'll put my NXT title on the line to get this
Ethan Page yelling at Ava, like he always does. Mad at her.
And at week 2 of the Bash, it will be you versus Oro for that NXT title.
Good.
Me shouldn't have to deal with something like this, and I would like to finally put an end to it. Now, I'll put my NXT title on the line to get this over with.
Do I have, someone wants to know, do I have WWE 2K24 game? Yes, I do. I play it a lot. Not every day, but I try to play it a lot. So now some movie, of course. USA always shows a movie. and it's a John Cena movie, actually. Cena's in it. Pretty good comedy. I've seen it. So NXT's over, everyone. I'll probably be back for Blood and Guts. I think I'll be live. I'm not sure. Did everyone enjoy NXT tonight? Hopefully you did. Whoever gave me thumbs up, thanks. Hopefully you shared it also. Thank you, Adam, for joining me and accepting
welcome.
the invitation of the link. So you got any final words about the show tonight?
I think it was pretty much a solid B+ show. Lots of action. Not too much repetitiveness, except for the fact that everyone seemed to be really pissed off backstage.
Yeah. I'm surprised there were no backstage fights or parking lot brawls. I'm surprised.
And everyone was wise to stay away from the NXT parking lot tonight.
Yeah, so are you going to watch Blood and Guts?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, of course I'll be.
Who is? It's the Elite against who? Because I don't know.
Can't remember off the top of my head. The show goes by so fast now.
Kenny Omega, maybe? Is he a part of the opposite team?
No, I think Kenny Omega is out. They had a spot where basically the Young Bucks put him on the shelf, quote unquote, permanently.
I saw that beat down, but I thought he would have returned already.
I think it's I can't remember who it is. I believe it's the Elite, and I think Adam Page is joining them.
Yeah, so 4-on-4 probably, I believe.
I think it might be Swerve, and Swerve's got the current champion and his own alliance. Oh no! Wait a minute! No wait! I think I know who it is. I think I know who it is. It's actually what's their names? The one that Billy Gunn is associated with.
The Acclaim. Yeah. So that's 3 guys and Billy Gunn.
Yes, yeah, I think I think it's the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn. It might be Swerve, might be the 4th member, or it might be somebody else. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Probably, I'll be surprised if they put Billy Gunn in a Blood and Guts. He can still go, but he's close to 60, or I think he's 60. So I'm gonna look up Blood and Guts real quick to see if it who's in it. I believe you that you said Swerve's in it.
Totally sleepy, happy baby. Full Renaissance man. Believe it. It's a good thing she's asleep too. It's going through the laundry.
Sage.
You want to do with these?
So Moxley MJF. I don't know if this is official.
Tonight? I'm tearing these up.
According to someone on Reddit, Swerve, MJF, Moxley, and the Acclaim against the Elite. I don't know if that's real.
Well, I just looked up on Wikipedia, and it says it's the Elite, Matthew Jackson, Nicholas Jackson,
Jungle
Okada,
Jack, Christian.
It's Okada and Jack Perry and Hangman Adam Page with and Team AEW Swerve Strickland, Mark Briscoe, Darby Allin, Max Caster, and Anthony Bowens.
Yeah, that's it. The official. Because someone else has another picture I found of Darby, Swerve, and Briscoe in the Acclaim. So no Billy Gunn. He's not a part of Blood and Guts, everybody.
Oh.
He should not be in Blood and Guts. He's at least 60, I think. But Billy Gunn can still go at least.
Oh yeah, I remember because in last week's Dynamite they made Darby Allin the surprise final opponent. He came in the main event spot.
Yeah, I saw that where he came down from the roof like
Yeah,
Sting.
he took an influence from his mentor.
I don't know. I heard that Martha Hart agreed with Darby Allin doing that, but I don't know. They should have done that with Martha Hart in the house or backstage. That was not good because her husband, the late Owen Hart, passed away like that. But that wasn't AEW's fault at all. How Owen Hart died away tragically. And I'm sure AEW did it safe with the harness and having Darby do it before the show. But if I was Martha, I would have said, like, you really got to do that when I'm here? Why can't you put it off? Like, he could have done that at Blood and Guts came down.
Austin. But you're finally gonna do it? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I heard back in old school WWE, whenever they do stunts like that with the string wire entrances, that Vince himself would be the guinea pig for most of those. Like he was doing Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 12 entrance tests. He did it himself during the behind the scenes rehearsals.
I don't think he did it, though, at all. I don't think he did it at Over the Edge 99. I never heard he tested it. I don't know. Maybe he did, but I doubt it. I know I did hear backstage stories that Owen Hart did not want to do it. He felt uncomfortable, but he didn't speak up and say, I won't do it. But I don't know. Then I heard other stories that he felt comfortable doing it that day.
Yeah, I heard in the episode Dark Side of the Ring about it, saying that the hook they used was improper to hold a human body's
Yeah,
weight.
that was just horrible. I don't know how they could fuck up that bad. Whoever the company was that made it, or the guys that were told him it was safe, how could they do that? Like, oh yeah, this is safe. There's a little hook. Like Sting came down many times. WCW never messed it up for him, or he fell.
I think sex is gonna be.
It's just that was one of the worst tragedies in pro wrestling history. That should have never happened.
Sam.
I believe Owen Hart would have became world champ if he lived in WWF. He should have been, at least. Actually, I don't know. I also heard Owen Hart stayed in WWF after Brett left because he, I don't know, he was getting paid good. So he stayed in WWF, but he should have really went with Brett. Then he probably he'd still be alive. But I don't blame Vince or the company for Owen Hart's death. I don't blame them because they didn't know that was gonna happen. So I'll probably go in a little bit, but I don't know. There's something else to say about Dynamite, but I can't remember now.
Let's see. I guess Dynamite might have another segment on the Tony Storm Mariah May feud.
Yeah, they should. Did Mariah May, I think, last week she dressed as Tony Storm?
Yeah, she almost had her one fooled.
Like her, everything. She looked just like her. She looked like her twin.
Yeah, now the promo was supposed to be sort of twisted, sort of like kind of like the Mickey James Trish Stratus feud.
Yeah,
Except
I wanted to watch it on the clip on their YouTube channel, but I didn't get around to it yet. I guess Tony Schiavone, I think, called her bitch or something. I don't know. People are pissed off at him, I heard.
Yeah, he let his emotions get the better of him during the commentary. Had his other comment, yeah, because he clearly called her, I think, a bitch on live TV, and his commentator partner had to tell him to calm down and stop it.
Yeah, but maybe he did that just being a baby face. He's trying to be a baby face against heel Mariah May. Because she did viciously attack Tony Storm, brutally. Just beat her head in with a shoe. And she was
Yeah, honestly, I didn't see that coming because I just saw her win the tournament. It looked like a happy celebration, and then out of nowhere, bam, hit her in the head with the belt.
Yeah. I don't like women bleeding in wrestling. But whatever. I guess let them do it if they want to, because the guys can do it also. Nobody complains when the guys do it, so let the women do it. But if I was booking, I wouldn't have any of my women ever blade and get busted open on purpose for a storyline. They would have to talk me into it big time for me to agree.
Yeah, one of my little pet peeves is when, especially during post Vince's run WWE, is when certain pay-per-view matches the referee forgets the stipulation and they start counting rope breaks when it's supposed to be a no DQ match.
That is stupid.
They did that too.
Anytime someone bleed or get busted open, right away they'd have a doctor stop the match and put a towel on his head. Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like the mindset, oh no, we don't want to scare the kids with a bleeding face.
Yeah, well, kids, I don't think kids shouldn't be watching the violent parts of wrestling. They shouldn't be watching anyway. That's bad parenting. Unless the kid's over 10 or 12, I don't think blood should affect them. I mean, I saw horror movies when I was 4 years old, 5 years old. I was frightened. I was scared, but didn't mess me up, didn't affect me. It just made me a big fan of horror movies when I'm an adult.
Yeah, my own mom let me watch Terminator 2 Judgment Day when I was only 8.
Yeah. And it wasn't, I guess it was violent, but not that bad.
At the same age, I was able to watch RoboCop, but it was the edited TV cut, so not the one that you would see in the theater or on DVD.
And the original is bloody, is very bloody. And RoboCop gets his spike out, sticks in the guy's neck.
It's even bloodier in the director's cut version.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that. I just saw the rated R one.
Yeah, because in the I think in the Criterion Collection and the recent Arrow version, they give you the option of both cuts, the theatrical and the extended, and the director's cut, which shows even a bloodier death of Kenny from N209 in the beginning of the film.
Then what they do to RoboCop when they try to kill him, that's violent as hell. Where he gets trapped under that metal beam and they're about to kill him.
Like they also,
pretty damn violent.
The part where they shoot down Murphy in that scene. The difference between the theatrical cut and the director's cut is, in the director's cut version of that scene, you actually see the shot where they blow his arm off.
Yeah, I think they got that part in it. It's on Max. I think it's still up on Max. I believe they have that part in it.
Yeah.
I got the original on DVD, but I think they still show that part on Max, where they blow his arm off. That's a violent scene too.
Yeah, it's actually one of my favorite movies. Also came out the same year I was born.
Yeah, that's a classic. Great movie.
It also has one of my favorite endings when he's trying to rescue the main boss of OCP, and he just simply fires him and immediately erases the Directive 4.
Part 2.
I just thought that was a brilliant touch by the writers.
Part 2 is really good, I thought. No, part 3 not so much.
No, they did, because the writer of the original film said they did everything they said they weren't going to do in the first movie. He said they're not going to have him in the love story, they're not going to have him fly, and they're not going to make it PG-13. And they broke every single rule in 3.
RoboCop is not meant ever, should never be PG-13. No. Especially if you got like a ton of crime in the city, gang members going after them, you can't make that PG-13.
Yeah, after seeing RoboCop 2, there's only 2 references anytime I think of when I hear the name Kane. Either the villain in RoboCop 2 or the wrestler, Kane.
That Kane, man. Kane is the mayor that he is turned into a whack job. He's something else. His views. So I have no clue. Got my Brewers and Cubs on. 0-0. So I'll stay here a little while more. I don't know. We could talk movies. We could talk anything.
It's like, like I said before.
So go ahead.
Like I said before in an earlier response, movies, because I grew up watching movies as a kid and television shows. I think I probably became a big pro wrestling fan around when I was starting to watch it nonstop in 2000. My absolute third passion, which isn't a bad thing because 3 just happens to be my favorite number. Something's number 3 in the list of favorite things. That's
I think I didn't see a ton. I saw a lot of movies, but as a kid, but not a ton of classics until later. But yeah, probably the first movie I remember and that I loved was Ghostbusters, and God, I kept renting it over and over and over. I kept watching it when I was 5 years old, 4 years old. I kept watching. That's like the only movie as a kid I really remember. Ghostbusters and Nightmare on Elm Street. That's what I kept seeing. My brother is 4 years older. He kept renting Nightmare on Elm Street He was really into Freddy Krueger, I guess.
Friday 13th, the third movie, known as I think it's called Friday 13th, the Dream Masters. Exactly the week Monday. It came out on the Friday after.
Did you call it? Talking about Dream Masters? I thought I heard you said Friday the 13th. That was Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah.
I met Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. Freddy was not in that. Well, that's Jason. But honest mistake.
But when it comes to the Friday 13th movies, I like the original 8 more than the New Line Cinema run.
Yeah, they were good, the first 8. Oh, I hated for Jason Goes to Hell. I hated that.
I know a friend of mine. Because a friend of mine watched it. I think we watched it on an FX once, and it was awful.
I got a funny. All right, what'd you say? I got a funny story after you say that.
On FX.
Yeah, it was not good. Whoever directed it, they should be embarrassed. It was not good. Not good. Not good. The best part was the end, where Freddy's claw came out, took his mask, and they teased it, and then they didn't do it. For 20 years, they didn't do a movie.
Thousands. They finally did it.
Didn't Jason Goes Out was 93, I think, I believe, or 92, but took them 10 or 11 years. I don't know why. Good God, why?
Jason.
2002, I believe, because I saw it in the theaters, and it was 2002. And nobody was there when I went to the theaters. Nobody. It was like 4 people and me. But it was an early showing. Maybe more saw it later. But it was not good. Except the frozen face kill was great. And sleeping bag kill was good. Rest of the movie is not good. I thought the beginning was okay when they had him chained up as Jason before they froze him. I thought that part was entertaining. But that was just dumb to put him in space. That was horrible. And the acting was horrible. The actors in it were bad.
Yeah. Of course, when it comes to horror franchises, my favorite franchise has to be the Halloween franchise.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. First,
I was not a fan of the Rob Zombie films.
What about part 3? That's not a Michael Myers Halloween. Definitely not.
Separate movie and just called it Season of the Witch.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. They thought they get more money by calling it Halloween. But I don't know. I bet everybody. Go ahead.
Yeah, I heard the creators said they were trying to make it an anthology series. Like after the second Halloween, they were trying to make each sequel be.
When you had the first 2 Michael Myers in the first part 1, he was iconic already. Is Michael Myers, everybody wanted to see him, so they made a part 2. And then he was more over, so everybody that went to part 3 thought he was gonna be in it. I bet they were shocked when they went to the theater and he was not in it. They were probably shocked. I watched a documentary about making of Halloween 1, 2, or part 1 and 3 they talked about, and 4 and 5. And they did basically claim, like, I don't know, they just said Halloween 3 to make money. But everybody wanted to see Michael Myers in it. So then they had to name it Return of Michael Myers.
Yeah, I actually liked 4 and 5. Well, 4 more than 5.
They were both pretty good. What's her name? Little girl, Danielle Harris. She was very good in it for being a young kid.
And you know, she returned to the franchise to play Annie in the zombie films.
Yeah, I saw that. I liked the Rob. I didn't like the first Rob Zombie one, but Halloween 2, he did. I liked it. Liked that actress that was in it. I think her name's Scout Taylor or something. She was good in it, I thought. But I thought for sure Rob Zombie's Halloween was better than the first one he made. At least he had an original story for Michael Myers as a kid, how he grew up and became crazy. I know a lot of fans hate it, but I like a lot of Rob Zombie's movies. Or mostly, he did a lot of horror movies. I enjoyed.
Yeah, I know his highlight would be considered House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good horror movie. At first, I didn't really enjoy it, but when it came out on DVD, I rented it and watched it again, and I probably watched it about 5 times already. I like it more every time I watch it. Did you see Devil's Rejects he made? The sequel?
I believe so. That was sort of the one where they kind of made it a
That-
role reversal, sort of, right? Because even though they're supposed to be the killers, they kind of had an antagonist that made them look kind of like the anti-heroes.
That movie is brutal. Some parts of man, that was brutal. One scene he cut some guy's face off, a girl's boyfriend, and put his face on her face. That was insane. He definitely knew how to bring the violence in his movies.
Well, I think
Before his movies, were you into his music at all? Before he did movies?
The only music I really was familiar with was his theme song for Edge.
For what? Hitch? I don't remember that.
Well, because before Alter Bridge gave Edge his theme, he had that "Never Gonna Stop Me" theme.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that was done by Zombie.
Yeah. I didn't hear you say Edge. I thought you said something else.
Oh, because I remember Rob Zombie appeared on WWE once, and Edge met him in the ring, and he said, "That was the reason why I stopped using your theme." It was basically dissing him. It was rated R Superstar Edge.
Yeah. I enjoyed a lot of his music before that. He was in a band called White Zombie.
And when it comes to my recollection of my first movie, I believe I actually saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the theater, the original 1990 film.
That is a really good, underrated movie.
Yeah, I'm also a fan of the original cartoon.
Yeah. I didn't watch the cartoon that much, but the movie made me a bigger fan of the franchise and characters.
Yeah, I've seen pretty much every Turtles movie, even the recent one, Mutant Mayhem. Not as good as the classic 90s live action film.
Did you they got a documentary out about Ninja Turtles I watched. It was really good.
Yeah, I believe
I
I saw that a couple of months ago.
think it was on Paramount Plus. I saw it on.
I know I did see the live interviews they had, because they had a film reunion of the original 1990 film. They had
Yeah,
on
I
their
saw that
YouTube
video
channel.
too. Yeah, somebody, I think a month ago, I saw that uploaded. I watched part of it.
Yeah, they had several parts. I know they had one where they had the actress that played April interviewing the men who played the turtles in the suits, and then they also had another episode talking to some of the voice actors.
Yeah, that's that's crazy. There's real people in the costumes. I At the time I saw it, I did not think there was real people in there. Thought it was like electronic, controlled by like puppeteers.
Yeah, and I heard that because of the weight of the suits, that they had to do all the choreography a little bit slower than a typical fight scene. So when they did the finish edit, they had to increase it by a couple of seconds to put it back in normal speed.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. That if anybody cares, that Ninja Turtles documentary was called Turtle Power: The Definitive History of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Came out in 2014, I guess, the documentary. I saw it like 2 or 3 years ago. It was really good. I didn't even
Uh,
know. I didn't know they were a comic book to begin with, but it started
yeah,
as a comic.
yeah, that documentary would be during their 30th anniversary because it debuted in the comics in '84, and then the animated series was '87.
Yeah, and the movie just made them more popular. Kept sold more action figures and everything.
Yeah, and
Whoever the toy company, I think it was Hasbro, that had the turtle figures. They
I think
had
it was. I think it was a Playmate or something like that, or Play.
maybe, I
I
don't
can't remember
remember.
the. Because I know Hasbro was.
Whoever it was, my God, they probably made millions and millions off of the turtle figures. They had a turtle house to buy. They had everything. They had like turtle trucks to buy. My brother had all the action figures in that turtle house. I
Yeah, I had the turtle toys. I even had the turtle van.
yeah, I still have the original Ghostbusters house. I still have it. So in my attic. I had all the Ghostbusters action figures too that were the real Ghostbusters cartoon released the action figures. I had the toy proton packs I had. So I'm gonna go, Adam. So it's been a great chat. So tomorrow for AEW Dynamite, everybody, I'll be here. Someone decided to leave a comment. It's not on. We know NXT's over. It ended. We were just talking about movies. But I'll be back for AEW Dynamite live on a live stream. I don't know if I'll be alone or if Adam will join me. But I'll be here And tomorrow for Blood and Guts, actually, tomorrow's my birthday, everybody. Another year
Well, happy
old.
birthday in advance.
Yeah, thanks. I don't enjoy getting older, but that's life. I would say once you get older in your 30s, 40, time flies. I don't know why, but time is flying by. And that sucks. Anyways, I'll be back for AEW Dynamite live reaction tomorrow. See you, Adam. Have a good night. Have a good Wednesday also.
Thanks, you too.
And good night, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed NXT and the live stream. Bye for now.